guys, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you all being here with me this morning. We're going to start this day in the life off with me on my exercise bike. I did tell you guys around the end of March I was a bit disappointed in not being consistent with my fitness goals, but I am proud to let you guys know that I have been staying on top of it. Today was especially hard. It was the bike actually. There was something with the resistance. My husband had used it previously and I just couldn't get it to go down and it was really kicking my butt, but I stuck with it. So you guys, I am going to start off with my cup of coffee. I have already gotten washed and dressed and I needed some caffeine to get me going. Now, I have this new flavor. It's called a Southern Butter Pecan, and I'm really happy to have it. Usually it doesn't come out until the fall, so I'm happy that I found it in stores recently. So, you guys, I am backing out of my driveway, of course, dropping the kiddos off at school. And just to let you guys know, I received a speeding ticket recently, so I am going to go take care of that. I was super disappointed, you guys. I haven't had a speeding ticket in like over 12 years, but you do the crime, you got to do the time. So I went off to pay that. And now that I'm back in the house, I just really wanted to relax. I was super irritated that I had to go through the situation. So what I usually do when I'm feeling emotional is eat. So I'm going to make me a lemon loaf and I sit down and have a slice with a second cup of coffee. So you guys, it's super simple. It's by the brand of Crust Ease, and I'm just adding the amount of egg, the amount of oil, and the milk that it calls for. So though I do have a hand mixer, I always use just, a fork and, some of my own muscle. I don't ever really make batches large enough or any type of dough large enough to actually pull it out for the most part. So I did oil the loaf pan as you see, and I'm just going to sprinkle it with a little bit of flour so that the edges of the loaf do not stick. It was a really easy dessert to make, you guys, and now I am just putting on a glaze. It came with the lemon glaze, but I thought that would be just too overwhelming to have a lemon loaf and the glaze, so I made my own with some cream cheese frosting, and I just added some vanilla extract to it and poured it over the loaf, and it was delicious, you guys. So on the straightening up, I didn't have a whole lot of work to do, just a little bit of tidying up. Whenever I leave, I put all of Luna's toys all over the floor so that she'll have something to play with and not get too bored and go look for shoes and things she has no business chewing on. So I just started off with picking those items up. And now I am sweeping my area rug just so that I can loosen up the dirt and the dog hair. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to go back over with my vacuum. So you guys, on this day, as you can see, I rearranged my living room just a little bit. I put the big couch right under, my Bible verse on the wall going up the stairs, but it was just really awkwardly positioned the other way, and walking in between a couch and my liquor cabinet was just getting uncomfortable, and my kids forced playing, they were bound to run into it. So I just thought rearranging it this way would just give us a little bit more space, and I'm really liking the way that it looks, honestly. So on to dusting the TV stand, you guys. I'm just gonna remove these bills real quick and get started. So you guys, as I get ready to Windex this window, I know I look a little bit silly just pouring Windex on the back and putting it on the window, but I have an explanation for that. My husband had CQ duty the day before, which is just a 24-hour shift at work, and so of course he is sleeping throughout the day, and so my Windex bottle was actually in our master bathroom, but I didn't want to go in there and wake him up or startle him, so I just decided to use, you know, the refill bottle to clean the window. So you guys, I do not have a green thumb. God bless the previous owners of our home, and she had these beautiful flower bushes all up and down the side of my home, and I also have one in the back, and I do believe that there's some form of roses. I'm not exactly sure, but I was just thinking to myself, I really give my husband a hard time because he rarely buys me flowers. But then he pointed out, he was like, we have like 3 flower bushes outside. He's like, go pick yourself some. So I thought it was a really great idea, and just give my home a pop of color. I decided to go grab a few and take them on in. So now you guys, I am just going to give these flowers a good rinse, because of course they came from outside, so only Lord knows what little insects are crawling around, and just try to cut off some of the flowers and some of the leaves that are toward the bottom. So all things considering, today was a pretty relaxing day, and I was really impressed with that. With 3 children, and they go to 3 different schools, and a couple of pets, and a husband and a home to take care of. It's very rare that my days go exactly as planned and are as relaxing as this day turned out to be, but I was so grateful for it. So moving on to dinner, you guys. When I want to do something simple and filling, this is my go-to. One, I absolutely love breakfast food, but also my children and my husband love it as well. I do fried chicken and waffles. And so my fried chicken is double dredged, and it's right here, as you can see, all complete. And now I am just spooning my waffle batter into my waffle maker, and I'd like to call it a Belgian waffle because it's super large. But you twist it over, as you can see, and I can make 2 waffles at once. So you guys, we are reaching the end of my video, and I hope I was able to give you a little bit of motivation, or just maybe some encouragement to turn your day around if the morning wasn't going exactly how you planned, the way that mine did. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye.